world champs. It's unfortunate, but hey, Denver wasn't there, so you know, I got to watch the game with friends, and we had a good time, and that's all that matters for me anyway. They were thrilled. I live in an area with the Seahawks, and it's not my team. My team fell short. So, what can I say? It's good for them and didn't hurt me any. So, as long as everybody had a good time, it was fun to sit around, eat good food, and debate with the friend who thought the Seahawks kicker should get the Super Bowl MVP. I told him that was not going to happen. There's no way. But hey, man, got to do what you got to do. got to have your faith. Anyway, so it was fun though. We had a good time. It was close for a long time, but the Patriots just couldn't keep pace. The defense is their quarterback just did not have the wherewithal, the experience, the endurance to withstand an onslaught like that for the entire game. Whereas Darnold did, and good for him. So anyway, game over. Time to get a little bit more work done. It's been an interesting go here these last few days. I am pushing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to push towards getting my sim started, but just getting this game plan fully in place it's important, and as such, I got to get it going, and that's going to also mean getting the playbook and getting all that stuff kind of working. And once I got that going, I can go work on the sim. That's all I need. I just need to be able to put some plays in and get the game plan down, and then the playbook that goes with it. Once I have that stuff going, I can go work on the actual sim, which is what I'm looking forward to. And I feel like it's just like right there, but there's all these things that just kind of keep jumping in my path and keeping me from getting to my target. I'm just it's like almost there. Just I can see you. like in a race, a pod race, where I'm gonna catch up to you, and they keep dropping stuff behind them in a Mario Kart, whatever. It's just like can't quite get there. Something's preventing me from making that big move. So anyway, what I'm trying to figure out right now is why my local settings are not fully loading. Something's going on in the end result here. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, all right, that's fine. Then we click on here, and we go back, and now we're here. Okay, so what did we get? Did we get something? So the data did come back. We are definitely getting the data back. That's a good thing. And all right. So we have settings, and the settings is still back. Still back. So it is loading. Problem is, see, this is what's supposed to be happening. There's supposed to be a database here, or a new table here called system settings as a result of this getting created. But as you can see, it does not. There's no system settings here. So, and I have to keep closing it because it won't work if I don't, for sure. System settings is not null. So it says successfully fetched it. Is there an ID? .id. It does have a value. What is ID's value? League settings. So we got league settings is going to show that. And then so basically it is showing the right values. Is that what I'm seeing? Have setting, blah, 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 set active camera. I don't know why does that load? Oh, I can't see it right now. Great, good, good. Okay, so So these are supposedly loading, which we admin data. Oh, I guess I skipped over looking at that, but that's return. Well, we are making a lot of calls in here. All right, so I don't need to call this get anymore. I think let's just, I know that it loads, but who's calling it? Admin data is calling it. Why is admin fetch system settings? Is that being called from the sync manager? Interesting. So if this gets called, and we get all the way past this, good grief. See, these are the problem I'm getting. See, it's trying to read these from the local database, but the local database doesn't have it. But there's a sync step that's supposed to be synchronizing these. So when you see, right, where'd it go? It's way up here somewhere. You see, right, right. App initializer, blah, 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 sync. Initialize, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we're here. So we go here, we call here, we go down, asset version, local asset version. I don't know why that's coming back null, but let's say leak settings. We call it with this endpoint, which is correct. We go API routing, we go admin data here is actually reading down correctly. Successfully set settings for ID leak settings, and these are the paths I'm looking for. But interestingly enough, sync data, remote asset version is 1.1, asset version. So whatever the get is doing, it's just not writing it to the local database correctly. I mean, it's like the data's there. Sync manager, save system settings. We have the data. It's right there. Why is it not getting saved? The data does get properly pulled back and even shown in the console, but the save to local TV is never happening. It says, what does it say? Successfully saved. Asset. Saving system settings. Save system settings, leak settings. System settings, save local database. See, this is not, whatever this is doing, that's not doing. Whatever it thinks it's doing, it's not doing it. This save system settings, whatever that is failing. And it doesn't say cannot save. Get collection. Saved system settings. Does it actually ever say save system settings? Save system settings, yeah. It actually goes here and says it did it, but it's lying. It didn't do it. It says it did it, but it's not doing it. It's the right name and everything. Are we getting thrown out? Are we getting, Error. I don't see anything that says error. I don't see anything that says cannot save. But we're getting here and it says save. So whatever this is doing is silently blowing the heck up. That's all it can be doing. Collection, blah, upsert, blah. Is upsert a function? Or is that something that's just built in? And that's what I thought. It's not actually something I can go to. Yeah, that's a hidden DB Lite thing. All right, well, let's stop this again. We'll stop and see what I can get. There's definitely something. Those lines are just failing, whatever they're doing. Thing is, I have other lines that work, so I got to look and see how are the other lines getting in there, because it has synced other stuff. As you can see, I have in here playbook, plays, and teams all got synced correctly, and they've been getting synced correctly all along. So the problem here is no, that doesn't have anything, but let's query it. See, these are loading up fine. These are all my plays. 38 plays. I only need to have 10, 15 plays to work. Kind of interesting though. I don't have the route steps. Interesting. Can't run those plays. We got to get this information down. That's only play images. That's not even the whole thing. All right, so we're still missing stuff. This one, query. Oops, nope. Run. No, that one's probably right. Yeah, 35 base teams. Okay, so that's correct. I don't know why this team's there. 102. But these are my actual teams, 34 teams. Okay, so that's right. Some of the stuff is loaded correctly. So I guess that's something. All right, let's see what this gets to. I know it gets here. I just got to see what this data is. Because whatever it is not working. All right, so we're here. We already know this works, so I don't need to do that. Fetch league settings, okay. But I have the call that I'm waiting for is right. Is it here? Nope, that's not the one I want either. I know that goes. And then we go here. So this is where it's supposed to be saving. But is it silently exploding? I don't know. Maybe it can't upsert because this doesn't exist yet. Save system settings. What's the get local asset version? There should be other ones, right? So if I'm getting teams correctly, get system settings, get play types. Play types does it. How did play types do it? Get formations. Formations is failing too. Actually, none of these work. Come to think of it. Save teams. Teams works. Get collection. And then for each team, this one doesn't upsert by team. Collection upsert. And this one's trying to do it all as a bulk. Get collection system settings. So I know formations, save teams. One of these guys get team count. Var team and teams. Local data skipping team with empty ID. Get league teams. trying to see if any of these do it differently to see why we are not getting, it's not getting put into the database. I thought maybe one of these might be creating the table first. There's the default teams. This is the one that loaded up okay. I wonder if this has something to do with it. Create it as a list. Get default teams used for team selection. That's just getting them. It doesn't set them. Get teams, save playbook, get playbook by team ID, get playbooks, save plays, get play ID, get plays, save all plays, has no collection. Query, create indexes, initialize database. Interesting. Playbooks, plays, and teams. Ensure index. It is as though the upsert is not creating the table. Creating the table. Upsert. Is there a step we are missing? Something that needs to happen first. Find C teams loads. What is default teams? I don't know. Just gotta, there's get default teams. Is that the only thing that's here? Sync default teams, async. Okay, so this sync default teams. Local database instance dot save teams. And that calls save teams. Let's see, is this being called? Maybe. Maybe, baby. Come on, stop being a difficulty. The sync default teams async method to see what we are doing. Because something is off. Can I get back over here yet? Are you still like giving me grief? Why won't you let me run here? Oh, am I running? Oh, I probably should let this run. Sync 34 default teams. Default team sync completed successfully. Now the question is, are we syncing correctly? That would be the next question, because I know I have the data, but maybe that was just a nit, and it may not, maybe not. See, how do I know? Do I have? Let's see, cross thugs, snakes, hominids, drake lords. Who was I? I am looking for TBD. Yes, the divas are not loaded. The divas have changed. That is not what they're called. I have an actual name for them now. Huh. Teams collection data and divide VB, and noticing it does not match the data in the backend MongoDB. So it is not properly syncing. So the question is, what is it doing? Because if we have this still wrong, that's been corrected now for several weeks, and I have run the default like 10 times today alone. So if this was working, this would not be out of sync. So we are, in fact, not okay at the moment. Now, unless there is another DB getting set, I guess I could look. Which one was the last time it was changed, or if anything's even changed it? So, wait, what is this thing's path? Let's go here, file. Database info. What? No DB info? Cache, pragmas, I don't know what that is. Engine, transactions, last transaction. Creation time was sometime in December. What else we got here? Oh, that's what I want to see. All right, so we got default company. Okay, so let's see if I can go find this. See, program files. Oh wait, no, it's not right. The database is not in program files. It's in the C drive. Well, according to that, it's been it's been edited today. At least this morning. Hmm. Ah. It suggests deleting the old one. Ah, I mean, it doesn't work, so I guess I should. But, uh, I'm a, wait, FPFM? Wait a minute, why is it looking at FPFM? Uh-oh. Okay, maybe that's part of the problem. Is that one looking at the wrong? Oh, look at that one. That one's looking at that one. Is this the problem? No, because if that was the case, well, let's see if it's doing anything. Let's connect. Can I connect to a new database? All right, disconnect. Let's connect. We're going to go FTZF, what is it? PFM. I just want to see if this is showing anything different. Default company. It is? What process is using it? I'm not even running right now. What is using it? Alright, let's let that finish compiling. See what happens. Oh, that one has system settings. That is totally not all the data, though. But why is it using FPFM? Why is it loading to FPFM, people? Because FPFM is not valid. Alright, that's not right. Wrong database, people. You're right into the wrong place. What is that? Pop-up data. Okay. Well, we got rid of one of those. Textiles, create asset menu, create for, all right, so let's do a replace. Let's go, I'm doing this. And then, I still don't know where FPFM comes from for that other thing, but I will go ahead and delete these because why not? It doesn't work, it doesn't help me, so. I feel like it did create it, but it created the wrong file. Low. And then company. We'll dump. I guess both of these. Let's just let it delete both of them. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take both of these. I'm going to move them over here. And I'll delete this one. There's nothing even in that one. Okay. Let's see what happens now. We'll leave that one there and we'll run it. At least I'll know what it's creating. I don't know why it was creating stuff for the old FPFM. I haven't used FPFM in a long time. I thought I already replaced all of the references to that, but apparently not. Right, and yep. Okay, so let's go and get rid of that. And let's go open this. I know that's gone. Did it create anything? It did. It created FPFM again. All right. Well, is that progress? Kind of ish, sort of. I mean, at least I found where the problem is. I don't know where it's writing to, though, to be honest. I'm like, where is it writing FTZF? I'm trying to figure out where is it writing FTZF or FPFM. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Ah, yeah. All of my fields are wrong. It seems LightDB only likes properties. It won't do just general fields. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, do I gotta close this? I don't know why that's doing that, but all right. Try again. Well, I know it's not open. Why would it think it's open? There's no. There. Now it should be disconnected. There we go. Okay. We are now officially disconnected. Yeah, okay. Let's see what happens. Kind of anything I need to load would in fact need to be in the local database for like any kind of editing purposes. Why is my foot asleep? I mean, I'm probably sitting weird. Time to clear the back, pop it, stretch it, work it back into place. Okay. Right. We'll go ahead and let's see what that does. Let's kind of restart this puppy up. See what happens when I actually get my proper parts in place here. So I'm pretty sure somebody out there has watched the Super Bowl from tonight. And tell me what you think, if anybody's around and wants to chit-chat about the Super Bowl, which was, in fact, it was a good game for a while. The Patriots just couldn't keep pace, man. It was too much. Just proved to be too much for Drake May. He was, I think he, dude, those both defenses were just swarming the QBs. They were just swarming them, and I gotta admit, Darnell looked good. Do I think they could have done the same thing to Denver? Honestly, I think Denver could have beat them. I don't think, to be honest, I don't believe that if they, I'm not saying if they had Jared Stidder, daughter, Jared Stidman. I'm saying if they would have had Bo, and Bo was, you know, Bo was able to play. I don't think he would have got flustered. I think he would have been able to play and make something of that at the end. I don't think they would have made as many mistakes on the offense. I mean, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. That was kind of his thing, right? He just wasn't. He just kind of lights up in the second half, and I think that would have made a big difference. Um, so I believe Denver could have beat them, or at least the game would have been a lot closer. I don't. I just think obviously Denver was kind of hosed by unfortunate events, but say la vie. What can you do? So that's this year's Super Bowl. We'll just have to see what happens next year. See if Denver can make something of all of their extra cap space this year and get some good players on the field. It seems like a lot. They're kind of locked in too. A lot of their best players are good to go for next season, and hopefully Denver will be able to make that push, that extra step. We'll find out, I guess. We're on to the new season. I was impressed by Seattle's defense. Patriots defense too, for the most part. Things did fall apart on them at the end. I think they kind of lost their will to live because their team decided not to score for a good chunk of the game, and they were like, "Oh, so you're not going to play until the end, huh? Okay, well, I see how it is." And ultimately, things kind of went downhill from there. It's so weird. All right, let's go here. See, it says I can go here. And what does it say? Edit project settings. Should probably stop this. What does it say? Player, product name player. Oh, really? Huh. Cool, I didn't even know I could change this stuff. Version? Yeah, we'll leave it at 1.02, that's fine. My thought is it's not 1 point anything until I actually get my first build out, but we'll keep it at that. There's no save. It just does it. All right. Nice. What is this Android thing? Thermal delay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and run it again. So I should create a new one, this time under FTZF. Is that what my understanding is? This time I get one that's under FTZF. Actually, it may not even be here. There should be a brand new folder that gets created. Active Minds Games Inc. Dun, 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 dun. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I don't see it. There it is. Okay. Nice. There he is. There he is. That's what I wanted to see. All right. So now I should. Oh, I won't be able to open this because it's running. But This board is the go-to for all things current and happening. That's great. I don't know why that's loaded. It's not loaded, or it is loaded, but it's off screen. I don't know why it's loaded for off screen. But so we're getting a fresh start. Nice. I'm liking this. That's my my startup screen, but it's obviously in the wrong place. So let's go figure out what the problem is with that. What is this? Training pop-up. Totally in the wrong place. Why are you there? That's not where that's supposed to be. Why is it showing? It's showing somewhere. Close button, arrow, fade in, pop-up, title, mesh, where, training pop-up. That's not where that's supposed to pop up, though. Title, description, text, next button, image. Pop-up panel, training pop-up dash panel, where? Training triggers. First launch training ID. Is that what that is? First launch? Simulation panel, playbook training, game plan training. Alright, so this is like coming up as a first launch, which is fine, except when that fires, it's doing something. Show first launch on start. Sim type tutorial. Honestly, I don't know what those are supposed to be. Let's take this off. No, it just doesn't show anything there. Show first launch on start. I don't know what's causing this to open. It's like I know where this is supposed to be. That's not where it is. And so I'm trying to figure out, why is it here? Why is it showing up here? And to boot, it's showing up off screen, which is even more not okay. Close button. That's the training pop-up. It's like, is there a piece of information? Title screen, background event, pop-up manager. I thought there was like a thing I set up this thing, a whole UI for it, but I am not seeing where that is. Or I can add values, and this doesn't feel like it. It just bugs me that it's out of position and also not showing up when it should. Canvas. And I thought content container home screen. Huh. Scene manager, confirm, cam card, navigation. Sim. There was a value that I'm supposed to be able to put in. Oh, is it? No, I'll say not it. Okay. Training. And then there's this, but this does not look complete. Training triggers. That's just triggers, training IDs. First launch. I don't know what first launch is. First launch training ID. So there's a in the nets. Team. Nope. Yeah, I don't. Change background, change user team. Upload. Game start. I don't know. Oh well, it'll go away. It's gonna. There's nothing else for it to show. I got to figure out where that's being set up. When you don't create something for such a long time, and then you have to go back to it, and you're like, don't remember what that's supposed to be. But yikes. Okay. I have to log back in because it's a different database. I'm gonna have to turn a Savinicus. Oh. Okay, so you should take it either, you should drink it either during his workout or immediately after. The first time he takes it, right? If he's going to take it more than once. Because that's going to be the most useful. Creatine should typically, okay, so with creatine, it's a little bit different. With creatine, you want to take it, creatine you take daily. You usually take 1 scoop a day, but the first day they call it loading. So the thing is about creatine is it's stored in the muscles, right? And I forgot what the exact term is. It's something about the creatine loading period. And essentially you take a little bit more over the first few days. I'd have to look up what it was. I think it's like, you might take it twice a day, I think. I'll have to look. I don't want to tell you for sure. Don't follow. It might actually say on the bottle, but you're supposed to take it a little bit more on the first few days. And then after that, you only take 1 scoop a day. And you're in the maintenance point, all right? So you just take it and you drink it before your workouts. So that creatine and any pre-workout you can drink together. Those go. Now for Benji, he's not a big guy, so I wouldn't recommend a really potent pre-workout. If he's actually going to do a pre-workout at all, I recommend doing like, honestly, I like the nootropic ones, and it only has, I think for him, a pre-workout around 100 milligrams of caffeine is probably plenty. A lot of adults, when you start getting a little bigger and you have a higher tolerance, and you put on some weight, then you can probably go up to the 200 range like I'm doing. But for him, he's a smaller guy. I'd say go with the one I like for pre-workouts, if he wants to use it and he would drink it with your creatine, is let me look it up. It's a nootropic. I think I mentioned this to you, a nootropic style. Let me look it up. Okay, so it's called Prevail, the one I like to take. It's a little bit more. If you want to go with something, if he doesn't, now like I said, go with it. If he's going to use it at all, go with a lower dose, like a half dose. And that's why I'm saying like 100 or less and only take it if he's going to do it. Only do it before a workout. And like the advantage to it is you might even want to try something like maybe even a 50 milligram, go with a half a scoop. Because what it does a couple of things for you. One, not only does it give you a little bit more punch, it'll help it's a stimulant, yes, but this is why you take it only during, now he doesn't like caffeine, but it's a caffeine. Let me say, if you do it for a workout and he has a good workout, like if he does real workouts, like if he works out for more than 30, 40 minutes, then a pre-workout might be recommended, okay? But if he goes in and he doesn't really, he doesn't really push hard. Like it depends on the level of his workouts, and he'll have to tell you whether or not he feels like he's at that point. Maybe for a while he doesn't use a pre-workout, right? So he gets used to it. He gets himself into a good habit. He's working out consistently. Then maybe consider a pre-workout. So maybe you're right. Maybe give him a chance to get to that point where he's looking for a little bit more punch when he's working out. But take the creatine before workouts. Take protein during or immediately after. And then I'd say halfway through the day, 4 hours later, something like that, he can take another protein drink. Generally, the rule is with protein is you got to give your body some time to absorb it. So if you drink it in the first, and you drink a bunch in an hour, so you got to give yourself a couple of hours for your body to kind of absorb that. So if you take too much protein all at once, your body may excrete more of it. It's just not going to use it. So you won't get as much benefit out of it. So for him, probably 24 to 30, 35 grams at a sitting or in a 2-hour period is probably plenty. And then after a 2-hour period, he can take more. Like me, when I drink my protein drinks, in fact, I'm drinking my second one now because I forgot to drink it today. But when I drink it, I usually drink it over the course of an hour or so. I don't just guzzle it all down. But the important thing is that you get it in. It reduces muscle soreness, improves recovery, and it'll also help keep your body from burning through, right? How does he open the protein powder bag? Do you have the 100% natural, the gold bag, the one that I recommended? If you do, there's a seam there. It looks like it's sealed on the top. Just pull it apart. You just got to get in there, pull it apart. It'll open. Once you open the zipper, yeah, I know it's weird. It's kind of strange how they do that, but yeah, it'll tear open. Just grab the inside liner and pop it apart, and it'll open for you. And there's a scoop and stuff in there. But yeah, and just be careful. The zipper on them sometimes doesn't zip quite right. So just, don't accidentally turn it over or drop it or anything like that. It's usually good, but sometimes the zipper gets weird and it doesn't work. But no problem, man. Anything you do to help. Alrighty. Come on, load up this time. Dang thing. Guess that explains why I was able to open this, because AI told me that you can't open the database when you're connected to it. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm able to open it just fine. It's because I was connected to the wrong database. So yeah, that didn't... Oh wow, there's no error. Is there no error? Holy Comolians. But I'm back up to 523 messages, whatever the heck the deal is. How did I manage that? No errors. Did I actually get it fixed? Oh, wow, I amaze me. Of course, I don't know that it's doing what it's supposed to. I mean, it did load. Let's go see what this thing put in for. Let's see, did it actually load? Get request, admin system settings, token no. Headers have been set. See, there's so many garbage messages in here. I hate all this. AI keeps putting all these success messages. I hate success messages. They're dumb because it's like, I don't care if it's working. I want to know if it's broken. And if it puts all this cluttered success messages in, it's like I end up with 599 frickin' messages because it's putting all these success messages in. It's like, stop it. I don't want all that. Just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm getting 599 again. I had it down to 300 and something, but there's always something new. It's causing problems. Oh, I think it is because now the actual system settings are loading, and it's able to go do the rest of its part. And when it does that, are we still getting the double calls to my initialize as stretch false on login? We logged in. Is logged in. Scroll panel, animator, vertical. Oh, gotta get rid of all this. API routing. Sync manager, local database. I'm trying to see. Okay, where it starts calling all of the logins, because I was getting a double call on all this stuff. Active team data from backend. All right. Oh, see, I'm getting. See, it's showing me all this stuff. Active team ID 102. Oh, it's loading teams. User session. User ID, API handler. It's getting all that. Sync manager, progress bar activated, 14.4. All right, here we go. So loaded character post. Why are we getting these? Oh, God. I could have swore I got rid of all that. There's so much garbage updates. I don't want them all. Leave me alone. Ugh. All right, well, it's not, I mean, at least I'm not getting errors anymore. Let's go see what this is doing. Select play type. Oh, select personnel optional, base play type. Pass, run. Can I click these? No. Select personnel run. Why is that like way down there? Why are you way up there? And you're way down there. Could have swore I had this different. All right, so is it because this is a different size? There's that, and then there's that. Definitely a different size. How come that one's so much taller? Because this guy is stretch top negative 3060. And that guy should be stretch top negative 3060, but he is not. Oh, yeah, I was going to turn on some brain music again. Let's turn on brain music. I wonder if they sell this pre-workout that I like somewhere locally. Who's local around here to buy supplements like that? The super supplements or GNC? Probably one of those guys, huh? Maybe. Nope, they don't have it. All right, let's go pre-workout. I don't know. There's so many ones out there, so it's really hard to find stuff you want. Whew, nope, they're not cheaper. They're not cheaper than Amazon. I don't know. Whatever this one they have here is crazy expensive. Um, oh, I'm spelling it wrong too. Whoo! Whoo! Holy cow. Holy McFrench fries, man. A bottle of this stuff is insanely expensive. Holy moly. $177 for 4 bottles. $60 for one. Jiminy Christmas. Even at 25% off, that's what? $15 off? That's still $45 a container. Oh my gosh, nope, not buying that. Anyway, guys, what was I going to do? I was going to go look at something. I got totally distracted. Okay, yeah, I mean, that might work. I mean, I guess it depends on how he feels. I mean, it's not a bad tasting flavor, but it's like watered vanilla, right? It's gonna taste like a watery vanilla drink. That's why I say I think it tastes better with milk, or it works good with like orange Gatorade because then it tastes kind of like a cream soda. Um, but you could, and if and he, like I said, he doesn't need to worry about things like calories, right? Now, the creatine, if you just mix creatine with water, drink that separate. Don't drink it with the protein. You want to get that in your bloodstream as quick as possible. But it really has no flavor. It's like it might be a tiny bit powdery depending on your creatine, but it really has no flavor. You mix that in with like 8 ounces of water and just guzzle it. It has no real flavor. It's kind of like drinking slightly. It depends on how well it dissolves, but it might be a little bit like grainy water. It really has no flavor, so don't worry about the creatine flavor. Um, but the protein, if he doesn't like it with water, which I don't really have a problem with, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to work fine. It's just that if he doesn't like the flavor, like it tastes too watery or something, um, I would recommend trying it with get some powdered Gatorade at like Walmart. It's the best way to do it. And then when you put it in like a 12-ounce cup of water, put like a don't put a full scoop, a full scoop of those canned Gatorades. Those big cans of Gatorade are like 16 ounces of water. So I would put like a half a scoop or a quarter or yeah, maybe a half a scoop of one of those. Grape will not taste good with the with the vanilla. At least I don't think so. He might not like the grape combination with vanilla. I've tried grape. I mean, grape Gatorade tastes fine. It just doesn't go with vanilla. At least I think not. Maybe he'll like it. I don't like it. I don't like any of the blue Gatorades with. I even tried the cherry. That's not very good. Uh, the green, the orange, the fruit punch, um, the green, the orange, and the fruit punch, and well, those are the three I usually mix with it. I thought there was another one, but I guess maybe not. But those ones all work really good with the vanilla. The fruit punch is kind of sweet though. It's typically Walmart has those. When you go to their drink aisles, they have the canned. Well, usually if they have it in stock, which usually they do, they have the powdered Gatorades, like on the bottom shelf. Usually on the bottom shelf, with all of their wherever they have Gatorade at, it's going to have it on the bottom shelf. And they usually carry a few flavors. And I would they do actually have yeah, they do actually sell it on Amazon. In fact, Amazon sells a bigger one. It's like a little bit taller, costs a couple dollars more. But overall, it's a few cents cheaper per serving. So if you want to buy even a better deal, Amazon does have it. It's like $15 for one, but it's going to last a long time. I am working on my football game, Mr. 025-21520. Sorry, I don't know how to do is that a birth date or a special date of some kind? I'm right now trying to get my my game plan lined up. Yeah, the one on 164th is the one I go to, but I think I've bought it at a lot of different Walmarts. It's usually available at all of them, and everywhere I've gone, it's usually on the bottom shelf, so it's pretty safe. Yeah, what I'm trying to work on right now is getting my my game plan to load correctly. Oops, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Dang it, stop clicking up there. Okay. Well, that didn't load. Doink. I just got this going, so I'm trying to get these loading. The base play types aren't loading yet, so I'm obviously missing something. Obviously some errors coming in here. Those are probably strongly related to what's going on. That's a pretty safe bet. Mr. 2. All right, Mr. 2. That works for me. Mr. 2. I'm always... Is it actually supposed to be something people can say, though? It just looks like it's a date mixed in with your Mr. O... Because 2/15/20 looks like something on the February 15th, 2020. That's what I think. But and then the O's are just separators for the date. It's like that's how I think of it. So did you watch the Super Bowl today, Mr. 2? All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so request headers have been included, blah, blah, blah. API get airfill. Formations failed. Brink. Why? Why did you fail? I do have it, API. I do have API plays formations. So let's go see. I'm pretty sure that's in the playbook. Gateway playbook. Oh, is it? Oh. I think it's over here. API plays formations. 2/15/20. Ah. It was just. So the O's are kind of like a spacer separator thing. And then they gave you a problem. They complained. Why are you down there? Oh, I don't like this. Why is that happening there? Ugh. Keep doing. All right. Playbook, 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 playbook. Playbook plays. API plays. Plays. API plays. API plays upload. Wait a minute. Where's formations? Is it playbook formations? Oh, maybe that's the problem. I'm calling the wrong. Am I calling the wrong? Yeah, that's what it is. I'm calling the wrong one. We're calling the wrong place. Yeah, you get some sleep, Savinicus. They mean bot? Huh. Mr. Bot. Okay, I'll try to remember that. If you come back around, I'll try to remember that next time you're around. Oh, bummer. I hate when that happens. All right, Savinicus, get some sleep. Thanks for coming by today. It was good to watch watching the football game with you, man. Tell Kata and the family I said hi. All right, so let's go fix my playbook call. I'm calling the wrong service endpoint. So the issue here is we have to go find. So what are we looking at? This is API, so we got to go to. Where is that happening at? That's happening in probably the not API handler. Who's calling this? API router. It's probably in. They added game situations. That's the one. Current document. No. What do you mean no? Whatever. So are you Mr. Bot, are you a football fan? I mean, if you didn't watch the Super Bowl, I'd have to say at best moderately. But if you did watch the Super Bowl, what'd you think? Who are you rooting for, and who did you care to? Who are you rooting against, if not for? Aha, here it is. Play service endpoint. Okay, so this is the wrong endpoint for formations. I need to use the playbook service endpoint. And we'll try that one. What about play types? Oh, is play types also? I bet you play types also failed for the same reason. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's the bummer. Well, it's only a bummer because are you a game developer then? Are you a game developer, or I mean, I imagine you're some kind of a developer, or you wouldn't stop by and ask me what I'm doing. Unless you're just curious. I suppose you could just be curious. Which, yep, it's the wrong one too. I think that's supposed to be playbook also. Playbook. I bet you it's play types. Route action types. Play type individually speaking. Wait a minute. Oh, do I not have a general play types fetch? Well, gosh. How come I didn't create a general play types fetch? What was I thinking? I was thinking I didn't need a play type. Oh, there it is. Oh, that is plays. Oh, that one's collecting the right thing. API plays play types. Why did I put play types down there and formations up there? I don't know. I think I need to turn these all into playbook. I don't know why I'm using plays at all. It's all part of plays. Whatever. I'll leave it for now. But I think I need to fix that. For my own sanity's sake. Oh yeah? What kind of games do you like? What's your, it's obviously not a football game. So you must, what kind of games? I know a lot of game developers, especially indie developers, are generally, the ones that are getting anything out at any kind of quick pace seem to be doing side scrollers or, what do you call them? Bullet hell games, or what other kind of things? And some people come up with other, what do they call them? Don't, what do they call them? I don't know, friend something. The games where they're simple, but you play them with friends, kind of thing. I don't know what they call them. Friend slop, friend slop. I don't know. It wasn't me. I didn't come up with that. But they call it. It's a category called friend slop, which is just simple games, easy to get out. You just play with friends, and some people, you know, a lot of online YouTubers who develop games and give suggestions and guidance will tell you, make simple games and with short turnaround times. I just get them out there. And I'm like, that might work for some people. That doesn't work for me. I don't play those games. Okay, I personally don't play them. So why would I develop a game like that? Those games don't interest me. So why would I develop a game that I wouldn't even play myself? It's just not my thing, right? So if somebody else likes those kind of games, then yeah, go make those games. But I wanted to make a game I want to play that I feel like doesn't exist in a satisfactory way. That's how I develop. Which means, it means putting in some real effort in it. So you haven't tried to release any. Now don't get me wrong, I haven't released squat yet. So I've been working on this for over a year and I still haven't released anything. But my goal is to actually, you know, create something that works, that plays good and does what I want it to do. And I've been looking for a game in this genre that meets my my inklings, my desires to play. I've played a lot of them. I've played most of all the football games because that's my area of enjoyment. One of them. I play a lot of other games too. I mean, lately I've been playing. Let's see, what this is my Steam list so far. Things I've been playing recently. So tell me I don't have a variety of games here. I got Mega Bonk, Mutant Year Zero, Kingdom Come Deliverance, which a friend got for me, and Desperado 3, which that same friend got for me during the Christmas sale. Yeah, I want something that's going to be around, you know, like a game that people like and I can keep updating, and it will, you know, just kind of be one of those games that I can just keep adding to, but people will like it enough to keep playing it. That's kind of what I want to do. That's my objective. But I have other games in design already that I've even started to do the base work on, that I do every now and then just to kind of break the monotony a little bit. But I don't spend much time away from this game. So far I haven't been burned out. A lot of those YouTubers say, if you start working on a long game, you'll get burned out. You'll never finish. But to be fair, I am not a new developer. I've been developing software products for 20 plus years. And I decided that the market for developers is crap. So I decided I'm changing directions. I'm going to develop my own game, and I'm going to find a way to make income otherwise. And so I went out and got myself certified as a personal trainer, because I work out quite a bit. I go to the gym 6 days a week, and I've been doing it forever, and I learned a lot. And I thought, well, it's time to take my knowledge and turn it into something that maybe has a chance to make some money. So I went and got myself certified as that. So I DoorDash, I'm starting to set up my personal training business, I guess, and start looking for clients. You made an AI that turned on you. Well, they'll get smarter. I think AI is never going to be what, well, not certainly in any time soon. We're not anywhere near AIs that are smart enough to be of any real danger to anybody. They're actually quite stupid. That's DoorDash is kind of mediocre, but I think a personal trainer will be a good way to replace DoorDash. I hope. Ugh, whatever. Still didn't load. Okay, so what's the problem now? Wait, how come you didn't load this time? I know, I just changed that. It is not. Oh, it is. Oh, I put the right thing in there, but it still came back wrong. Okay, it's not plays anymore. It's doing playbooks. API playbooks. Is it? No, it is playbooks. And it didn't complain about. Oh, it did complain about play types. Play types is coming from plays. That's correct. All right. Why are these coming back? Why are these failing? Why are you failing me? What don't you like about it? All right, I gotta put a break here. And then we'll go, where else? All right, let's go down to this one. Request headers have been set. All right, so I have a break there. That's formations. Did I just put that one on there? And that one is, oh, they're both API get. Whoops, that's why. It's the same spot. I'm like, I'm putting a break in the same place, and it's like, oh, that's because of that. I need to do it where this is supposed to be set up. API handler, loading data, play type selector. What videos do I make? What videos do I make? What do you mean? Like for streaming? I don't really make videos. I'm actually I'm kind of bad at streaming. I do videos on occasion. But if you were to look at my video list on YouTube, I've got maybe 20 on there. I mean, it's not very many. And I have 3 streaming channels, but I mostly do live streaming. And yeah, I know people don't like live streaming that much. That's why I haven't got very many viewers. Cuz if I take one of these videos that I do and chop it down to the stuff that's got some value to it, down to the 20 minutes that people actually have tolerance to watch people. On the average, I say that's about as most people will watch is 20 minutes. I mean, you can be on for 4 hours and some people just put it on in the background, but on the average, they stick around for about 20 minutes. So you might have one guy who watches all the way through, one guy and a bunch of guys only watch it for 5 minutes. But seal, like seals? That kind of seal? Or are you talking about seal? No, it's a lowercase s, so you're not talking about the musician. So you must be talking about the guys. So that's interesting. How do you do that? Do you work at an aquarium? Or is a seal video baby harp? Wow, okay. But how do you do that? Do you travel, or how do you get videos of those kind of things? I mean, it's not like we're flowing. I don't know, where are you from? I guess that's the thing, right? Are you from the US or in Alaska? Alaska has seals, right? I mean, they probably have more I guess they have seals. Are you from like Southern California or Florida and you work at SeaWorld? I mean, where do you get, how do you do seal videos? That's very interesting, though. All right, so play type selector loading data. Let's go. Let's go here. Let's see. Play type. Dang it. Selector. Loading data. All right, so we're getting here. And then we got to go in here. Ah. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, sea lions probably aren't quite as cute. This is true. But for some people, it still might be interesting. Oh, so here's my play types and my formation calls. Okay. And I already have that one with a break. That's the problem. I'm not attached. All right, let's go here. One of the things I'm trying to do is learn how to do shorter videos. I play games on weekends, and I'll sometimes do videos for that stuff. I'll do clips and smaller sessions, but to be honest, this game has been taking a lot of my time lately, so I don't make a lot of time for doing videos go when I'm not programming, I'm trying to get other parts of life done, you know, like trying to get certified to be a personal trainer and try to go DoorDash and get stuff done at home so my wife doesn't go crazy with me being at home and her being at work, which she's thrilled by. I mean, for the last 20 some years, she's been able to stay home because I was working. And then I got laid off and the market hates me. I don't know why. I got all this experience. I've written entire applications on my own that were used by the company I was at and still being used by the company I'm at to run hundreds and hundreds of reports every month. Heck, every day. But problem is I was working at a company where the tech I was using was getting dated. You know, it's 10 years old and they wouldn't update because they were afraid of, you know, the time investment. They didn't want to put the time into upgrading to later stuff. So of course I'm out there where they're letting everybody go. They're trying to push all their work overseas, all that nonsense. So I get kind of hosed. And so I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and see what I can find out there. I'll find work. No problem. I'm great at what I do. You can't even get companies to call you half the time. I just got so irritated with it. And plus, all these companies are laying everybody off for software development. I'm like, this is a volatile market now. I don't want to be part of it anymore. Not unless I'm doing it for myself, thus game development, or I'm doing something else, change careers. It's kind of weird though, because the money's going to be a lot smaller the way I'm doing it. What's up? C'est la vie though. That's the way it goes, man. Okay, so now I can see what's going on. But did we not break? Oh, shiminy Christmas. Frick, beep, 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 beep. Forgot to connect it. So I got to connect it, go back out, try again. Yeah, it's a lot of pain. They tried once. They tried to get jobs once. That wasn't worth the time and effort. Yeah, it's a lot of pain. I agree. I don't know why this is coming back empty. These should not be coming back empty because these are valid calls. Unknown description. Play not found. Play types. Play not found. Play types. It must be looking at the data wrong. That's what I'm hoping it is. But it says status code. Server error. Why is that coming back wrong? That's not great. Let's see here. I gotta go over here. Oh, dude, I have so many hobbies. I am a hobby collector. I collect hobbies. My hobby is hobbying. Okay, so for one, I work out 6 days a week. So that's an hour to 2 hours a day. So I almost call it a hobby. It's just something I do, right? Not Saturdays. I always take Saturdays off. That's my rest day. But I paint miniatures. In fact, I have some videos. If you look around, you can probably find some old videos on my stream for when I paint miniatures. You know, gaming miniatures, D&D models, that kind of stuff. That's fun. I play board games. I could do a lot of board gaming with friends. We do that once or twice a month. And I used to do it a lot more. I used to play a lot. I played a lot of Magic and Pokemon with my sons. Got into that quite a bit. I like to play tennis, pickleball. I bowl. I like to bowl. My average, I haven't bowled in a few years now because I'm having trouble getting all my stuff into one life. But my average was over 200 for a long time, and then it kind of dropped off when I got golfer's elbow. I didn't get that from bowling. I got that from tennis. I play a fair bit of chess. I also play video games. Got to get my video games in there every Saturday and Sunday. I act. I just tried out for my 4th play. I've been in 3 plays. They're little local things. It's a hobby. It's not like I'm trying to make a career out of it, but it's fun. So I've been in a number of plays. I played Frederick Lauren in The House on Haunted Hill. I played Friar Lawrence in Romeo and Juliet. I played Edgius in Midsummer's Night Dream. I just tried out for a part in The Shawshank Redemption. They haven't let me know yet. I just did that yesterday, and it'll be a week before I know, or at least sometime in the next week. So whether or not they're going to have me come back to for a callback, we'll see. Not too sure I even want the part I tried out for. They did have a part they told me about that I actually thought would be perfect for me, but I didn't know. A troll, wow. That's kind of a cool part. I try to stay in shape so I can do the things I like to do, so I can always just go do. If somebody says, "Hey, let's go," like my brother a couple years ago, he got into this. He likes to go hiking, and around here they have these trails that you can go on, but you have to enter for a lottery because they try to keep the number of people that go on these trails limited each year. And his name got pulled, and it's like an 8-mile hike. Well, no, one's a 12-mile hike and one's an 8-mile hike. We did two years in a row. And so he asked me, "Hey, do you want to go on this hike up there in the Rainier area?" And I said, "Sure, let's go." So, I'll load a 60-pound backpack on and go do an overnight hike to these places. That was fun. I had a good time doing that. That was cool. But, that's why I stay in shape. I try to, just so if stuff comes up. Somebody says, "Hey, let's go play some basketball." Let's do it. I played on a flag football team. I played football 1 year at every level. I played grade school, junior high, high school. And I tried out for one summer to play on a semi-pro football team. Never played in college because I never got to college. I didn't go to college. But since then, I played flag football a couple of different times on a couple of different leagues. That's been fun. So yeah, my hobbies are vast. I do a lot of different stuff. So I'm a hobby collector. And I'm probably leaving something out. Somebody would probably say, "Well, what about this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that." So Yeah, there's a lot of things I'd like to do. Yeah, I'm one of those people that's like, I can probably do that if I try. So I say, let's do it. Let's see if I can do it, and I do it. And then sometimes there's been a few things I've stopped. I keep thinking I'm going to stop doing this play thing once I accomplished it, but then I was like, you finish a run on a play, and you're like, that's kind of a rush. Let's try for another one. Go to another one. So we'll see. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be doing so much because I'm trying to figure out how to get, start getting some actual income coming in so I'm not burning through all of our retirement savings before I'm even old enough to get it. Ugh, that's bad. Don't do that if you can help it. But hey, got to pay the bills, right? And hopefully something will come up. More weird hobbies? Well, my hobbies I wouldn't consider weird, so that'd probably be pretty easy to do. I don't know what would be a weird hobby. You collect snails. That would be a weird hobby. But I could believe it. People would have more weird hobbies. I have a lot of hobbies. I just don't have weird hobbies. I love skiing. That's fun. My hobbies tend to be athletic, except I said I play Dungeons and Dragons. I actually was I just finished a campaign this last year for my sons. My son and a couple of my friends came out, and I was like a dungeon master, and did that for like 2 years. I was running a D&D campaign. That was fun. I haven't done it again. It's a lot of work, a lot of dedication to play, and we did an every week game. I would do it again, I think, if I had time, but it's just too much. Too much, man. I like to run marathons. I've ran probably close to 20 plus half marathons and 5 or 6 full marathons. So, yeah, a little bit of everything. But my stuff isn't weird. It's just numerous. And now I'm a personal trainer. Hopefully I'll get paid for it. But yeah, I bet you. What are some of your weird hobbies, man? Tell me about them. I guess I don't need this thing anymore. Let's get rid of it. Don't need. What is this one? Default themes? I guess I don't need that one right now either. All right. Now I can go back here and clear this nonsense out. Try this again. Hold you down. Clear this out. Then click on this. Catch play types. Okay, so this is where I wanted to go. Play types. All right, so we can get rid of that. We know this fails. So what is the problem? Is it failing because I'm passing an auth token? I wonder if I don't need. Aha. It might be failing because I'm passing an auth token to it. Yeah, because I don't think we want to go here. Internal server error. What does that say? There's no error. Response test. Play not found. Play types. Well, yeah, because there's no play. Wait, is play types a filtered? No, play types is not filtered. Oh, is it calling? Do I have 2 kinds of play type calls? Oh, I don't think I do. Plays play type, plays. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this has to be. You know what? This might be wrong. I think I can't do plays play ID like that. Because it's looking for play ID as a secondary option. I think I can't do play ID until... I'd be willing to bet that's the problem. I think this has to go after... All right, let's see if I'm right. Let's see what AI thinks about my I think my endpoints may be out of order. I am getting a play not found error when I try to load formations. From node. Now that doesn't really explain why Kirk infected. Kirk infected. CRK infected. I'm studying a group of people I found on YouTube. They seem to be in a hive mind. Like no one, you know all. Strange and interesting. What is their hive mind? I think... What do I think about? I don't know. People are definitely interesting. There are always people that will have a group of like-minded people that think something that's just totally off the wall. There's always a group that will find something weird to hang their hat on, and they will all follow each other. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I was right. I have them out of order. See, you have to go, like, you can't be passing parameters at a high level. You got to have the base levels first, and then you can. Let's see. I bet you put like the plays is probably way down. Jeez. So we got formations, route action types, play types. Oh, did it get rid of the plays? Wait, I have plays and play types? I have play types twice? Plays, play types, and... Oh, that's playbook play types. Oh. That's playbook formations. Okay, so let's see what it do. Plays. Then we get play types. Plays, upload play image. Plays image. And then plays image. And then we go plays play. Then we go plays play ID, which... Huh. Technically, I could probably put this one after that one. And then images is a different thing altogether. But that's probably fine. Okay. Let's see what happens. All right, so this is playbook. I'm going to have to stop playbook. Playbook. Where are you at, playbook? And then enter. And then let's go stop the gateway too while I'm at it. Start them back up. What? Cookie people? Cookie people? You mean people who like cookies, or people who look like Cookie Monster? except they're people. Where do you where do you find people like that? Huh. That is definitely interesting. All right, let's see if I can reconnect this here. Oops. Let's clear this out. See if we get a different result this time. But what's a cookie people? What are cookie people? Are they people that are like made of cookies? Are they people made of cookies, or are they people who like cookies, or people who look like Cookie Monster? You got Cookie Monsters and you got Cookie People. Just less furry versions. Still blue and stuff their face full of cookies. I don't know. I'm probably not being very PC about these cookie people. Oh, come on. Really? Again? Thought I got that. What is the problem now? I should not have skipped through that. Darn me. Did it again. Alright, so formations didn't work. And either did that. Play types. Well, what the heck? Why not? Why didn't you work? Alright, I did start those back up. So that's not the problem. Playbook is still there. Error. Playbook. Get play. Fail. Play not found. What time is it? 10:08. That's the right one. So it did call this, but I'm still getting this. Store get play. But why is it get play? Why am I still getting a get play failed? I'm not trying to get a play. All right. Wait, is that back to plays? Plays, oh no, plays is play types and formations is play book, and that's down here. Okay. And it is play books, plural, right? Play, oh, it's play book. Oh, is it really play book? What's it called here? Oh, I don't even know what my service is called. It is play book. Well, that's a problem. Let's go fix that. All right, let's, I guess I'll have to stop. Well, so they like gingerbread men. Or any kind of cookie men. So is that to say people that are made of cookies? So does that mean just cookies shaped like people? I mean, what is a cookie people? Okay. I could see. Yeah, but you're not made of cookie, right? So why would it matter to them? I can't believe there's a group of people. Do they like, is it about, God. You're right, there's some weirdness going on there. That is definitely unusual. I know, yeah, it's like, it's one of those things that just more questions. People that are made of cookies. So, but okay, so there's no such thing as people made of cookies, right? So they're cookies shaped like people. But do they give them, like, do they think they're real? Like they're alive? Like gingerbread men might be alive if you're in what was that Disney movie? The one with the ogre and donkey. The gingerbread men were alive in that one. Oh yeah, and then Krampus. Did you ever see Krampus the movie? All the gingerbread men attacked. They were attacking a guy trying to. They were pretty vicious, evil gingerbread men. All right, so I stopped this so that I can rerun this. I want to get this guy and figure out what's going on. So the only other option is that it's not loading correctly. No, that's not it. Make this call. Playbook.go is showing, or playbook service is showing this error. Anything gateway? Is gateway doing anything weird? Oh wait, that's oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Playbook. Go and gateway showing this error. Okay, let's go to playbook. Playbook. Go here. Is this showing any error? All right, so playbook.go and gateway is showing this error. Blah blah blah. Gateway is not showing any error yet. Registered. All right, so yeah, we don't actually have that showing an error. That's not the error. I was right the first time. Playbook service. But they'd have to be giant. I don't. It's like what they also have, those people that are furries. They call them furries because they like they like people dressed up as stuffed animals, or they like to be stuffed up stuff. They like to be dressed up as stuffed animals, and they like to do the freakies with those too. Really? Since when? I didn't know that. All this time, I didn't know that. That is something new to me. I did not know that routes. I thought routes were not case sensitive. Huh. That is something I learned today. I was this years old when I learned that. How come that seems like something I should have discovered a long time ago. I must have always been. Stop, it's what you're thinking. Whatever you're thinking, it's a yes. Okay. That's weird, man. You're right. That's weird. How did you even discover people like this? Wait a minute. You're not a cookie person, are you? Are you a closet cookie? I don't. It's like, how do you? Is that just something you're like browsing YouTube one day and you're like, what's this? Like, what the heck? And then next thing you know, you're strangely fascinated by the oddities of such an odd thing. That you beat me there, man. That's a hobby I definitely do not do. I do not study cookie people loving people. Cookie people loving people? Yeah, that's right. That is definitely different. Followed it to her hive. Holly. Huh. Short for Olivia or olive oil cookie cutter, cookie lover. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it takes all kinds. They're all out there. There are plenty of interesting folks in the world, for sure. Oh my gosh, I've been on for 2 hours and I still haven't fixed this thing. I mean, I've made progress because I got past the original problem of my startup sync not working. I've got my startup sync working, I believe, and therefore other things are working finally. But this is play types is not loading. Oh, it's getting late. I gotta go to bed, go sleep, and start my new day. I think I get to the gym. Whoa, why did that stop? Oh, is it frozen because of this? Yeah, let's close that. Still didn't load up my characters. Darn snarbits. Why aren't you loading up characters correctly? Ah. It was loading characters before. What happened? Stop it. Yeah. That's... all my image loading is broken. What is going on, man? You're just being a jerk. Darn game. Oops. Oh, Mr. Bot, you've definitely enlightened me to some humorous people out there. I feel like you're making this up. No, you don't need to prove it. It just feels like one of those things. It's like, okay. Alright, so that didn't load still. That didn't do anything. Are we still getting an error? Whoa! Now what? My errors went from 2 to 150? Holy cow, and holy McMullions. What the heck just happened there? I went from a couple errors to 1,000 errors. Wait. Oh, wait. I didn't restart my service. Stop it. Alright, let's try this again. Oh gosh, I don't even know if I want to know about other people. It's definitely an interesting hobby, track down weird groups of people. That's so are these all guys that like their cookie people? Because you made it sound like they were all guys. It's just such a weird thing. I don't even know what the impracticality of whatever it is that they're. I just I don't know, man. People are definitely an interesting bunch. It's so out there. I don't even. Okay, I might not. I mean, I'll be here for a little bit longer, but not much longer, because I do gotta sign off pretty soon. I'm probably go till about 10:30, so I got about 9 minutes left. Just try to see if I can get this fixed before, at least this loading these things fixed before. It's obviously got other errors because I don't know what the other 100 are. I'll worry about those when I get there. I think those are related to my other files. I think they're having trouble loading the images. Probably because I'm pulling them from my local database instead of... Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not related to this. Alright, so yeah, I don't have any errors up to this point, so that stuff's from other stuff. Alright. Now what? Do we actually have play types this time? Oh, data's null. Well, it came back, just has nothing in it. I guess that means that's going to be empty. That's not null, but data is. So that's going to skip. We got the old exception. Probably because I can't do data. Data has no data in it. And that one's probably not much better. Boo. So is the error different now? The error is now different. Well, I progressed. Got something. So... Oh. It actually did load something. Because the API handler says there's data in it. Because this shows play types, then it shows all the play types. So that loaded. Huh. Alright, well. That's a thing. Let's see if we go over here quick. So we're slowly punching through the problems. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once I get that fixed, then I just got to figure out why formations are also blown up for the same gosh darn reason. So formations would probably be breaking in the same spot, would they not? Unsupported timestamp. Oh, I think our JSON conversion is not good. Images, playbook services running. I think our JSON conversion is failing in the front end. So we are passing a bad BSON value. Playbook service is showing this error, and I call the play types input. Oh no, I actually was just um, you know, doubting the existence of these people. But you said, it's not that I just have a hard. My brain is just too grounded in the reality of the world, and I just don't understand people to think that that kind of group of people. It's kind of like it's like people who believe the world is flat. It's one of those things I can't conceive how people can be so set on the nonsense that the world is flat. It's just like you could show them proof, but you could show the everything and they will deny it. It's just like it's not there. And it's like people who could it's like there's just so many things. And I get it. Some people could argue that believing in God is the same thing, right? No matter what you think you can prove, which I don't think anybody can prove he doesn't exist any more than they can easily prove that he does. But still, it's like if their mind is so set on a thought or belief, it doesn't matter what you say or do that you're going to change their mind. It's like there is no logic to me in a lot of things, and with that locked on, I can't visualize any other option. But it's like it's not that I don't. For me, if I could hear something that was truly proof. But because they thought because they were a girl and they were gay, they couldn't hang out with you because you would want to be with her as a guy who wants to be with a girl, but her being a girl who's gay, she wouldn't want to be with you, and therefore you can't be friends. I don't know. I guess I sort of see the logic. I guess. But I don't know. People are a strange bunch. I don't even know how to respond to those things any more than I know how to respond to somebody who's dead set on the non-existence of God. I won't argue it with them because why? People who don't believe don't believe. What the heck? I mean, especially atheists, right? I mean, an agnostic, maybe, but an atheist, forget it. You're not going to convince them of anything. They believe what they believe. They believe the same way, a Christian or someone else is going to just. You're not going to convince them otherwise because you can't. There is no logical proof that can prove either way, right? It's like people who don't believe in the wind. Yes, there's things that very much hint towards the wind, but when you can't see the wind, you don't know what's actually doing it, right? I mean, you can't see it, you're just taking people's word for it. Those same people could be thinking it's just ghosts running by and pushing things around. I don't know. It's like people can just get something in their head and just that's it. There's no change in their mind. They are locked in that they're going to go to their grave believing what they believe, and the only people who are open to having their minds changed are those that haven't committed to anything. They haven't decided, and they're looking for answers. And they could be convinced one way or the other if the right conversation came up. And it just depends on what they're looking for. And I think it's the same way with that. It's like somebody just liked the idea of cookie people for whatever bizarre reason. Maybe because they're sweet and they like people who are sweet. The The one thing you can be sure about with a cookie person is they're probably sweet. And if you don't think real people are sweet, you think they're just sour and mean, then hey, let's go for the 100%. We'll get together with some cookie people. I don't know. I don't know what the logic is, but there's got to be a logic, right? There's something. What did I just tell this thing to do? I told you to do something. Is this simply data is not null, but not checking if my data is null before accessing it. Let me look at the response. Now I see the issue looking at the JSON response. You know, your property name in the JSON is playtime lowercase b, but C sharp. Lowercase b, by default JSON. Let's say I can see the pattern. Okay, so maybe it's fixed. Blah 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 blah. Let's see what that did. I kind of get it. There's no danger, right, of the Harry Met salary, Harry Met salary, Harry Met Sally syndrome, or the Harry Met Sally premise. If you ever seen the movie When Harry Met Sally, Harry tells Sally that it's impossible for a guy to be friends with a girl that he finds attractive. And in a lot of cases, he says it doesn't even matter if they're attractive. Even then, they're probably gonna want more. And of course, Sally was like, "No, that's not true. No, that's not a thing." And throughout the show, it kind of goes on to kind of prove the point. And I think there's a lot of guys out there that are of that same thought, and probably girls who have seen When Harry Met Sally are like, you know, they can be friends, but they may not realize that it's not necessarily plausible. But the thing is, if you're not like near those people, like if you haven't actually met them, I mean, beyond online, like you haven't met them in person, you don't spend time with them in person, being friends, just friends with people you only know online is easy. I don't think it matters if they're male or female, because there's no danger of intimacy. Well, I mean, I guess if you can be online talking about your interests in people made of cookies, they obviously find some way to have some intimacy thing going. I don't even get how that works. It's just, that's weird. People are weird. But honestly, people are just weird in general. I mean, everybody's got their thing that's just a little off. It's not always on a personal level like that, but it does exist. All right, so now what do we got here? Play types. That's actually got some stuff in it. Nope. Nope, these are still coming back empty though. Yeah, this is like, why is data null? It is not null. Well, it's going to get me to the else. I think I kind of saw that, but it's not really all that helpful. Well, that did prevent the error only to push it to another error. That better states the problem of the play types are all null, but they are not based on the first message I gave before, showing that the data is there. So if I go like this, go back up here, click on this, and then I can go here and go here, and put that here. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. You're right. That's definitely mental health problems. But I don't know. See, that would stress me out. See, I don't understand. I feel bad for people who like 911 operators or lifeline operators, because when people call them, not every people don't always call them, but I'm just saying when people call them, they are on the spot. You're talking about saving someone's life by just talking to them and convincing them over the phone or whatever that, you know, life is worth living, that there is stuff out there, and no matter what you think, you know. Oh, did I? Well, cool, man. Is that thanks to you? You're the man, Mr. Bot. Thank you. I haven't, my Twitch one hit 200 about a month ago. So it got a little ahead of me. But I also started that one, like, actually, this one hit 200 way faster than my other one hit 200. Twitch took like 5 months longer. I just started it sooner. So I guess that's a good thing. I got to figure out how some of these guys are doing it, though, because I've seen other developers who are doing game developing like me. And one guy, he started his game the same month I did. And he's got nearly 10,000 subscribers right now. And his game he quit his game. He went like 5 months in and decided it was too much and bailed. He said he's not doing it. So he started working on another game. And he's been working on small little games instead, because he gave up. The one was too hard, he said. But he does videos, and that's it. He does videos. He spends a lot of his time doing videos, and he does good videos. They're not streams like mine, like live streams. And you know, live streaming is just not a way to grow. I've got to figure out a way to do other stuff. But the thing is, I've also heard that people, even YouTubers who release games and have a lot of people, a lot of followers on YouTube, don't get much turnover for their game from their YouTube following. So it's like, well, what's the point of all that work? Well, the thing is, they can sell ads and make money. I mean, ultimately, they're making some money while they're trying to develop. So there's a couple like Thomas Brush. I follow him a lot. He's got hundreds of thousands of followers, and he's working on his like second or third game. He makes games that take time, you know, a couple of years to make. But he makes a lot of money just doing his stuff online. His talks about making games and how to do things. And so that's where he gets a lot of his meantime money. And he does Kickstarter. I'm going to do a Kickstarter, but I can't do any of that stuff until I get my my demo, my first playable demo. Now it doesn't mean a done demo, like it's not a pre-release thing, but like a visual. This is what it is so far. This is where it's going. And once I have that stuff, then I think I can try to launch a Kickstarter to try to get some funding, because I'm going to need some funding to get this going, to be able to do this and not feel like I'm falling short, you know. But yeah, it's cool. You know, it's interesting. I'm supposed to have. I gotta go check it, because I have a. What is it? A follower. Oh, here it is. My subscriber video is supposed to show whenever I get a new subscriber. And it usually does normally. but it must have broke. I have to go online and see what's wrong with it. It's not, I have to, every now and then I have to refresh it or something. It doesn't always work. Maybe that's why I didn't get noticed. Normally I get notifications on my stream when people subscribe. If they subscribe while I'm online. Actually, I don't even have to be streaming. It'll, since it's a link. Whenever I get a new subscriber, if I just have my OBS open, even if I'm not streaming, it'll tell me that I got a person, which is kind of cool. All right, it's 10:40. I actually went way past my my objective time here. I need to go to bed, or I am not going to get up in the morning. I went to bed way too late last night. Mr. Bot, thank you for coming by and keeping me company, man, while I work on this. And I know you're not a football fan, but it was cool talking to you, and I hope your hobbies. I don't know what I hope for that, but I hope they continue to entertain you, and that if you can help these people out in whatever way you can, at least keep them from doing anything drastic, and help them find their way. Till next time, you take it easy, man. God bless.